Hello, and welcome to the broadcast. Glad to have you along with me. Nothing Beast here, and it is Thursday evening, and I just had my second shift at my new job, and I don't want to sound like I'm being a whiny little bitch or anything, but I have been very, I have gotten very much out of shape in the time since the last time I had a job. When I was living in Sydney, I was doing a lot of hiking to get to the public transportation. It took me 20 minutes to hike to the train station, and then I was on the train for like 35 minutes to head into the city and make it to my, and then I had to walk about, depending on which station I ended up at and which hotel. I actually worked at 2 or 3 different hotels, and depending on which one I was at, there was about a 10-minute hike to the from the station to the hotel. So there was definitely some hiking going on, a little bit of physical activity, and then of course there was the job itself. And since then, I had to quit that because we moved down the coast, and we are then of course COVID hit, and we had lockdowns and everything. So there were times where we couldn't even leave the house unless it was to go for a walk at a park, like a designated exercise place, and groceries. That was it. If you weren't working, and a lot of people weren't working, it was just so crazy. I'm blown away that we finally have gotten past all that stuff. But I am really paying for it now. So what shouldn't be a large amount of work is turning into, well, it's a decent amount of work. So when when my shift is over and I get a chance to finally sit down, because I'm on my feet in this job, I'm on my feet all for the entire shift. But my shift is only 5 hours. 5 hours, no designated break time at that time, but it's 5 hours. I'm fine with that, and it's tiresome, but I need it. So it's rough beginnings, but in a month I'm going to be right there. Yeah, as long as they don't fire me, and I don't believe they will. I think I'm doing okay. There's a lot of room for improvement, but I can still improve on that whole thing. Okay, so as we are moving through this week, I got to do my shameless promotion before we get started with the broadcast and everything. If you haven't seen it already, my latest video for Sugar Pants Video Basement is Joysticks. It is a sleazy, trashy teen sex comedy with lots of nudity and women who are way hotter for the people that for the guys that they end up with. It's one of those kinds of movies where it's like, there is no way in hell these girls are hanging around this arcade. And if they are, well, let's just say it's a better arcade than I ever got to be at when I was a kid. So be sure to check that out. That's on my YouTube channel. Links down below. In my About page. Please check that out, and if you're not interested in that one, definitely take a look, because what do I got? I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6. Yeah, I have 11 videos posted right now. Season 1, all 6 episodes. This is actually season 2, episode 5. So there's one more brand new episode before we go on a little bit of a hiatus as we wait for season 3 to launch a little bit later on. And then we got season 4. So 24 solid episodes will release this year. And Joysticks is number 11. So, lots of videos still to come. We're almost to the halfway point. The next video will release on Monday. So please check that out. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen any of these before, basically what it is I watch trashy, schlocky, crappy movies, so you don't have to. But if you get done with the video and you want to, good for you. And 0203 Brett, good to see you back today, and glad to have you along. Hope whatever you saw over on that channel you enjoyed. But this is a project that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and during the lockdowns and everything, I was basically just sitting around doing nothing. I said, it's time to get this thing started. So I busted ass, got an entire year's worth of episodes. Currently, I'm working on next year's episodes. So I'm not done. 24 solid episodes this year. I've got 24 episodes in the works for next year. I'm taking a serious stab at this, and I'm doing as much as I can to try and get noticed by the algorithm. But right now, it's time to get to some lawn mowing. Now that all that's out of the way. Because that's what you're here for. You want to watch some lawn mowing, and I don't blame you. It's a lot more fun than it seems on paper. I fully admit, when I first saw this game, I was like, why would I want to play that? And then I played it, and I'm just like, I get it. I totally get it. Okay, so when we last left off, I appreciate, well, thank you, Brett. I appreciate that. I'm making a serious go of it. If it doesn't happen, hey, at least I tried. But I'm giving my damnedest attempt. It's a passion project of mine, the Sugar Pants Video Basement channel. It's a passion project of mine. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. I had the opportunity, and at some point I'd liked it to be something that I can monetize. And well, good. I hope to have you along for it. Be sure to check it out, as many videos as you can. Pass it along to your friends if you think that it's something that you like. A buddy of mine from in the States that I used to work with, he sent it to a friend of his, and he gave me a compliment. I won't say what the compliment was, but the compliment just floored me. I was so proud of the compliment that I got, and I'm just like, he basically compared me to something, and I was like, that's exactly what I was going for. And I felt so happy. I was like, oh my God, somebody gets it, and they vocalized it, and I'm just like, that's what I'm all about. That's what I want to do. So it's an homage to the late night horror host. I had several of them that I loved to watch growing up, and that's what I want to do. I want to kind of do that. I tell you, the dream job of mine would be working at some shitty TV channel, doing movie hosting at 2 in the morning. I don't know. I think that would be a lot of fun. But all that aside, it's time to get to some mowing. So we are sitting on $1,648.80. We have reached newcomer rank 4. We have enough money to upgrade our current location to get an extra bay, but I'm not going to do that because we don't have enough clout to hire another employee. And if I did that, I would just spend all of my money, and I would rather move up to this. And I'm very close to being able to exchange my lawnmower for this one. This is a 0-turn mower, and yeah, you got a lot of fines. It takes a lot of practice. I know, I don't know if I made it look easy, but I think it was right after you left, I started hitting flowers all over the place. It was a rainy day, and I was having traction issues. Yeah, but this is the mower that I want to save up for to try and get. This one, the Patriot 52, this is a great mower, but it's a ways off. I mean, that's over $3,000 more expensive than this one, and I only have so much to exchange. So we're going to go in and we're going to take a look around. Ooh, the old Nook Cottage attic. That's why I stick with the controller. At least there I trust my thumbs. Okay, so 555 versus 410. The 555 looks like it's the more expensive, so we're going to go with that one. So I'm the only employee, that's my only mower, and that's my only trimmer. We'll confirm it. Let me just double check, make sure my vehicle is topped off and everything. So, I don't have any loans. I might try to take a loan a little bit later on, but I didn't do that with my last playthrough, and I got pretty far without it. It just was slow going. Alright. So let's go ahead and get the loading times going in. And we'll see if we can get Yeah, that yellow mower is nice, and I could buy it right now, but I would rather jump up 2 models. I'm so close to it. I can probably trade in after this, or maybe one more job. I think I'll have enough to be able to get that 0 turn. And let me tell you, that 0 turn makes a big difference. They handle so nice. And the mowing deck is a much bigger step up. So yeah, and that's the thing, is when you start with the mower, you're so anxious to get that next one. Is it raining? Oh, I hope it's not raining, because this is kind of a hefty area. Okay, so this one's got some obstacles. I'm actually going to use my whippersnipper. But first things first, let's get some objet darts. Alright, well, there's something over here. What we got? Milk bottle. Sometimes I just kind of zigzag back and forth. Oh, there's a couple things. Lawn gnome. I don't know. Riding helmet. Sandal. This fucking tractor. Ugh. I remember the first time I did this one. That tractor is a pain in the ass. I hit it so many times. Oh, there's something. Oh, there's that. And there we go. Alright. So let's get the string trimmer here. Some of these obstacles, it's just better to kind of give yourself a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a buffer around some of them, and then you don't have to get up close to them. But sometimes it's better to trim first, because then you really see what you've done. Okay. The only downside is this can take so much time if you... And I'm not great at it. I'm just literally trying to avoid penalties by running into things, because these things, this mowing job, there's a lot of weird angles that you can run into. So just kind of give yourself a nice little buffer zone around it. The trees can be a real pain in the ass too. So you just kind of zip around. I hope this is not making anyone seasick, because this is kind of ridiculous. But just kind of give a nice little bit of space to work with. Okay, and then this damn thing. I don't even know if... Oh, okay, you can cut those down. Okay. This thing is so angular, and there's so much percentage right up against it and underneath it. I mean, I've already got 2% just from the whippersnipper. Just kind of get around these tires, because it's such an odd shape. It's hard to get around it with a mower. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and get right up against, because sometimes the grass grows right up against this building, and boy, you'll just do so much collision damage if you're not careful. So I'm just gonna take a little extra time, just kind of get a little bit of room, so I don't have to be right up against it. You know, the older I get, the more I love naps. Oh my God, if I'm not at work, usually right around 1 o'clock, I'm ready for a little bit of a nap. I'll turn on some nice quiet video on YouTube or something. Oh, let's go ahead and just get these trees. they'll be a pain in the ass if I don't. My go-to nap video, if I don't have golf on TV, which I don't have a lot of golf here in Australia. I don't know why. I go to Mystery Science Theater 3000. Old episodes of MST3K. I don't know what it is. It's comforting. It's familiar. I've watched all the episodes probably a dozen times each. So I'll just put on some random video. I'm out like a light. About the time the movie starts, I am out. Okay, one more tree. Oh my god, it's been 4 minutes already. Fortunately, the whippersnipper does not cause collision damage, and yeah, I think that's really the main reason why you want to use it. But yeah, going back to the naps and everything, that's my nap go-to thing is MST3K. There's a couple episodes I try to avoid because they have some comedy bits in it that are very loud, even though I turn the volume down. Okay. That is all I'm going to do. If it needs any more, I don't care. Put that away. Get on the vehicle. Oh, yikes. If you don't mind me asking, what exactly is it you do for a living? If that's too personal, you don't have to answer. I know a lot of people... oh, that's a collision. Damn it. I know a lot of people are very protective of what they say online, so you don't have to answer. Tilt that up a little bit more. And this one, the corners are so rough. When you get them right angles. It can be really tough. Unless you have something like this little bush. Alright. Just kind of take it easy for the perimeter. Always just kind of take it easy. I don't know if I can drive through this, so we're going to ease away from it just a little bit. Gonna drive all the way to the edge. And then we'll back up and take the turn. Right into the bush. Oh, vehicle repossession. that has to be a fascinating job. So are you the guy who, if the person has defaulted on their loan and the bank says go get it, that's what you do? Or is it just general towing jobs? I'm guessing a job like that comes with a lot of stories. You're that guy. Hey, you know what? I'm not one of those persons who looks at jobs like that and has nothing nice to say about them. You know, I know some people probably genuinely get in tight binds and everything, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, there's a lot of people who bust their ass to not ever see that guy. Where's their unsung hero song? You know, I don't want to sound heartless or anything, but you know, I spent a lot of time sitting on my ass, not going out to bars or parties, so that I made sure all my bills got paid. And I didn't get paid a whole lot of money. I lived within my means, and my means were very meager. But I never had anything forcibly removed from my possession. Definitely no judgments here, Brett. You may have to tell me one of your best stories. Like your best, what the fuck was that about story? I'm definitely curious, if you don't mind telling one. Right, exactly. By the time the repo man comes, you've missed a lot of payments. That bank, I'm going to pause this just for a second. And it's like, I've worked with, yeah, exactly, at least 5 warnings. I've worked with, alongside some bankers. I worked in a small area, and I was actually usually people that take hire cars. Right, exactly. I worked alongside some bankers and everything. Where I was at, I worked in radio, and I was in a kind of a small community. So I got to know a lot of the people, the movers and shakers in town. And for a while, I actually was landlording a single property. I'll never do it again, but I won't get into that story. But my God, there are so many deadbeats out there, and you have to just, you have to be, kind of hardcore about this sort of stuff. I don't know what it is. Sometimes, I've lived my entire life without ever getting a credit card. I've spoken to people and they're like, oh my God, how do you live without a credit card? And I'm like, because I don't buy something I can't afford. And they're like, oh, I couldn't imagine living like that. And I'm just like, I think that means I shouldn't be hanging around you. Yeah, exactly. Everybody has a struggle. That doesn't mean that you need to default on something. I'm not, like I said, I'm not heartless. I understand some people fall on hard times. But at the same time, a lot of people will buy something. Whoop, had a little bog down right there. I'll just back up and pick that back up. A lot of people don't know how to make a budget. And that's not fair to the people who do. Now, if you have like the bank defaulting on you immediately, I had penalties and everything like that, but yeah. Right, exactly. The bank will work with them, and it's like, let's work on something and get you a little bit, and then they'll go to their, the credit unions and everything, and give them chance after chance after chance after chance. And it's like, there's so many people who abuse the safety nets that I hope that I never have, but if I need it, it's nice to know that it's there, But there's so many times I felt like I was in a one strike and you're out situation, but I never had anything repossessed. But yeah, I'm sorry, I was all over the place with that. I was, talking with people about credit cards and everything, and I never got a credit card. My rule was, if it's not for like a house or a car, if I can't afford it, I don't need it. Yeah, I missed out on a lot of stuff, but I don't have any debt. The only debt I ever had was for cars and or property. I take a mortgage out and make my payments, but I never missed a payment. Even if it meant that I had to work, a little extra overtime. I'm going to pause that because I want to see that. The best ones I do is when people are at the traffic lights or something and I open the door and grab the keys. Holy shit! Wow, hardcore. Dude, have you ever gotten into a fight over that? Have you ever gotten, has anyone ever gotten violent over something like that? That seems crazy. Let's see, what's the cut height? 7 to 8 centimeters. Can I bump up my mowing deck? No, I can't. I'm bogging down, so I was hoping that I could go up a little higher. Oh, I've got a whole section here that I've missed. Bat knives. Is that the like the knuckle thing with the little pointy bat ears? Basically, brass knuckles, but not. Is that what the bat knives are? Because if so, one of my coworkers had a pair of those, and they look pretty gnarly. Baseball bat. Well, still. Bats and knives. Gotcha. Bat knives. No, bat knives. That's crazy. So, how many of those do you do in like a week? I'm guessing you're probably in a metropolitan area. Oh, I see. Yeah. You wouldn't want to have any of that come back to your home. Don't shit where you eat. Okay, well that kind of answers my question. If you have to travel. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I've never done a job anywhere near that physical. I don't want to say anything stupid here, but it's like how heavy is the Cockney accent of the people that you usually have to deal with? Honestly, I don't know as much about Britain as I probably should. Most of my British exposure is sitcoms that we get here in Australia. I love the IT Crowd. That was such a great show. Red Dwarf was a big one that I was into for a little bit, once I finally got my hands on it. So I'm taking it kind of easy because I'm getting to these sections where my engine's bogging down. So I'm not running at full throttle. So I'm definitely, I don't even know what my time is on the recommended finish time, 19 minutes. I'm not even halfway at 1440. There is no way I'm getting the time bonus on this one. You know, and it kind of sucks when, you know, the statistics and everything are that way, because someone always jumps and says something like, well, it's only because of racism and everything like that, and you just feel like you can't win. It's like, well, yeah, but it's like, it's not racist if that's what's happening. Yeah. I'm guessing you're not a person of color then. If that's the backlash that's coming back, I'm guessing that you're not a person of color. And you know that's what sucks, because that's you know there's a lot of that's just the go-to situation. That's kind of a funny way of putting it. One thing about living here in Australia, I've definitely gotten a lot more sun. I'm very cautious going out into the sun because it's so harsh here. The Skin Cancer Council is always on TV, so I'm like, yeah. I lived in Farmville, Midwest, my entire life, but I was not a farm boy, so I never got outside. That's nice. I'm assuming what happens is they just post up the jobs and you just grab them as they come, and if you don't get them, someone else will. I'm just doing a little bit of a funky maneuver here. That's nice. I actually just got started working at a hotel job, and it looks like the way they're doing it is if there's open shifts available, it's kind of a first come, first serve sort of a thing. But I literally just got started, so I'm not overstepping my bounds. I'm like, I don't want to take it from somebody else who might have, might be actually able to do it. I'm still kind of in the training process. That makes sense. You don't want to travel all the way for a single job if you got to travel for 3 hours. Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh, sure. I'm not worried about it all. It is not a difficult job. It's actually the second time I've worked in the hotel industry since being here, which is funny because I never worked in the hotel industry before. But yeah, it's just today was just my second shift. It took me so long to get a interview, and now that I'm in the door, I don't plan on leaving. In my last job working at the hotels and everything, I really enjoyed it. It's just where I was living. The plan was we were going to sell the house that me and my wife were living in. We're going to sell it and move to a not quite so metropolitan area. I mean, yeah, we've got city amenities, but it's not Sydney. And where I'm at, there's a lot more beaches. It's a lot more laid back, real low pressure sort of area. Traffic's not so bad. It's a little older community too, so not so much partying teenagers and young adults. This is what I hate about some of these jobs. If you don't have the horsepower, it's gonna just be a terrible job. Every time that engine gets overloaded, you have to back up, slow down. I'm well past the time that this job is supposed to take. But I actually liked working in the city. Like I said, I grew up in a farming community. The town that I lived in only had about 11,000 people, depending on the year. And then I moved to Sydney, which is population 3 million. And I loved it. I loved it. I had so much fun. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you don't want to keep doing those giant physical labor jobs if you can avoid it. But again, that's one of the reasons why I've been working on my YouTube project as hard as I have been. There's going to come a time where I'd rather just kind of, take it easy and just, try to get some ad revenue and have a few hundred fans who pay for a Patreon of mine or something like that. But having a casual job like what I have right now, and that, I'll be sitting pretty if I can get it to go. I figure it's probably going to take me a few years to get that algorithm to start paying attention to me. A lot of the channels that I'm kind of using as inspiration, they've been doing it for about a decade. But they're doing pretty good. I've actually chatted with a few of them on Twitter. Once I got on Twitter and started promoting my channel, I've actually had a chance to chat with a couple of the channels that I watch on a regular basis, which is really cool. Very friendly. Glad to see more people kind of jumping in and doing their own thing. Everybody kind of does it a little bit differently. Some of them just do straight up reviews. Mine aren't quite so much reviews as they are exposing people to the movie itself. Like, for instance, I know there's a lot of people who have no interest in watching a movie called Deathbed, The Bed That Eats. Because it's a bad movie. But it's something that's interesting. I hope so. I hope so. Well, see, I'm doing the show that I have right now. It's the exact show that I want to do. But the first year it was not quite what I wanted. But as I was talking to someone else on the with the YouTube channel, I always said that, you know, I didn't have the camera that I wanted, I didn't have the technology that I wanted, and I didn't have exactly the movies that I wanted. But as I told them, I said if I waited for conditions to be perfect, I'd never get going. So I was like, let's just get it going, get some notoriety. I've already got a better camera, so year 2 is already going to be a step up. I had to teach myself how to do video editing. I've got a great editor, but I don't know. I didn't know how to do a lot of it, so I had to, you know, teach myself. And I learned a lot that first year. My first season is a little silly. Second season is definitely a step up in quality. Third season, a better step, and fourth season, I knock it out of the park. I'm very proud. I'm very proud with all that. Well, see, that video editor, when I got it and picked it up, I was amazed at how similar video editing is to audio editing. And when I was working in the States, when I was living in the States, I worked in radio for 14 years. So when I transitioned over to video editing, I was like, oh, most of this stuff is just what I used to do for a paycheck. Because I did a lot of audio editing, and, you know, video editing is really not that different. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of tricks and everything that you need to know, and, you know, but little shortcuts here and there. The thing that's great about the time we're living in now, everybody wants to put tutorials up online for content. Yeah, Twitch overlays can be real tricky. I use OBS Project, or Project OBS. I always forget the name of it. And it's real, you can really get lost in it. Like everything you see here, I'm just grateful that the format that I have is drag and drop. Scenes and changes and everything. But you know, so you know, YouTube. So with the 2 YouTube channels, Twitch channel. Running on Twitter, talking with, you know, trying to make connections and everything. Overlay expert. Okay, I gotcha. Most everything that I have on here is something that I didn't create, but I kind of edited to do what I needed it to do. And a lot of it was experimenting. When I first started streaming, hell, I was on Mixer. Mixer does not exist anymore. I look back to those days and I'm like, oh my god, this is so primitive. Mixer was Microsoft. You could run it directly from Xbox. Yeah, see, I don't have an Instagram, and I didn't have a Twitter until I didn't have a Twitter until I got my channel launched. But I'll say this much, I get a lot more traffic from Reddit. I've got some promotion pages on Reddit, and I get some decent promotion and everything. But yeah, Instagram, I don't even know what I would post there. So I kind of just focus on Twitter, and I do cross promotion with my YouTube video game channel. Yeah, I don't blame you. What's funny is I actually had a Twitter a personal Twitter that I use to promote my Twitch and my YouTube channels and everything. But once I started up Sugar Pants Video Basement, I started a brand new Twitter with that character, so it wasn't a personal. It was all business, and I've been so much more successful with that. I don't know what it is. You just go onto the horror communities, and everybody wants to talk to the clown. I try not to do too much personal stuff. I try to stick directly with promoting my channels with the horror communities and having some fun with them. You know what's funny? I am affiliated. I can't get it to go because I'm going to pause this just for a second here. I am affiliated on here, but I can't monetize on this because there's weird tax laws and everything, and I can't get it all straightened out. Because the way Twitch goes, since I'm still an American citizen, if I monetize this, then I've got to pay taxes in 2 different countries. And it is such a bullshit situation. And I'm scared to death to fill out that paperwork and be wrong. Because if there's one group of assholes you don't cross, it's the United States Internal Revenue System. No, I'm not even attempting. Yes, I would love to monetize this. I absolutely would. But until I get my Australian citizenship, I'm not quite ready to go. Yeah, I know exactly. Donation tab. Yeah. And see, and I'm working on maybe going through Patreon so that people can do that. But I just don't have the fan base. That's the biggest problem that I have is not having the fan base. Because it's like, I can have all that stuff there, but shoot. I mean, right now, my counter says I've got 2 viewers. So, I'll get there. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, those are all the things. Yeah, yes, merchandise is definitely something I am looking into. Absolutely. I want to do pins. I want to do T-shirts. I want to do all that shit. I've been checking some things online. When I'm ready to do so, yeah, I've definitely been looking into it. But I like the way you think. Yeah. Trust me. Yep, I am all there. I want T-shirts of Sugar Pants. I want metal pins. I'm not exactly sure what else, but jewelry and all sorts of crazy shit. But yeah, exactly. And I don't know what the best route would be, whether it be to put my designs up on one of those websites where people can just buy whatever it is. Because my wife is an artist and she does that sort of stuff, where you just put up your artwork and then people buy it and then you get the commission. I don't know if that's exactly the route that I want to go, but yeah, all that stuff, it is planned for future expansion and all that stuff. But yeah. Oh, you do it all in-house. Okay. Well, then you're cutting out the middleman and getting it all 100% profit. Good for you. Yeah, there's a few artists that I've been looking at on online, and some of them have some really cool art styles that I think would fit Sugar Pants very well. But yeah, that's all stuff that probably will be a few years down the line. But oh yeah, I want it all. I want the media. I want the merchandise. Absolutely. That would be really cool. But I might get some details from you just so that I can say this is the one and only Sugar Pants mug. I wouldn't even know what to put on there. Because I haven't gotten to that point where I'm ready to do so. But I appreciate the offer. If nothing else, it would definitely make for a nice Twitter post and be like, hey, you want one of these? Let me know how much interest there is. Oh my god, we're finally up into the 90 percentile with this damn job, and I'm at half an hour. Yeah, I definitely would love to see some of that sort of stuff, but we'll see. I mean, I'm never going to be like Elvira and have, you know, Coors Light sponsoring me and letting me be a cardboard cutout in the beer aisle at the grocery store. But yeah, all that stuff, it's stuff that I do want to plan on doing, and it might be something that I end up doing in my golden years or whatever. It's hard to say, but I'm working on it a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm confident it will get somewhere at some point. Maybe not as fast as I'd like it, but oh yeah. I appreciate that. I'll definitely keep you in mind. Because if you're already doing like the printing and manufacturing and stuff like that, you might already have the inside information that I might need to know. I don't know. See, I had some friends in my last job before I left the States. I had some friends that, whoops, went a little faster on my corner. I had some friends who made and distributed their own pins. Like, they would make them, they would draw them up, and then they partnered with a manufacturing company that would take their designs, and then they would order, you know, like a set amount of them, and then they'd sell them and put them up all on Instagram and everything. So I've got some connections to kind of show me the ropes of what they've already done. But I'll add you to the contact list. And people to keep in mind if I got any questions. But yeah, full-fledged merchandise and everything will probably be a ways off. Because the biggest thing is having like the down payment. You know, starting up and having the revenue. And unfortunately right now I don't have the fan base. That's why I really haven't gotten a Patreon started. It's like, right now I don't mind everybody kind of getting it for free. Eventually, I'd like to do, if I can't monetize, oh wow, look how much I have left on this thing being done. Let's just finish the job. But yeah, that's one of the biggest. There we go. Alright, how the hell do I get out of here? My God. Okay, it took me 33 minutes of a 19-minute job. There is no bonus money for this one. But we'll see how much collision damage I got. Let's crash into his car and we'll get a real big fine. Alright, and let's go. Wow, that's not too bad. I might have to do something like that. Just to have a box of like limited edition, you know, first prints and everything. We'll have to see. But I have some very specific designs in mind, but I have to like get somebody I'll have to get somebody to make a design. But I've got all sorts of stuff, you know, spinning around in the brain. So if I ever hit that tipping point where, you know, the videos are very popular and I start getting some real traffic from them, oh yeah, limited edition T-shirts and everything, and all that sort of stuff. And I'm not exactly sure what would be the best way of going about that. Okay, let's see how we did. We got bonus $7.64 for the ground check time bonus, $20 for the ground check itself. Right, I know. It's the hardest damn thing, getting followers and people to stick with you for the regular basis. That is one of the reasons why when I launched my channel, I wanted to have a year's worth of stuff and content ready to go, so it was regularly being released. And then I could take my time and work on year 2, and that's where I'm at right now. Is I'm working on year 2 stuff, and I've got a real big jump on that. And I might have secondary channels, side projects, all working together. I've got other things that I want to do, but until I get the follower base and everything, it feels like I don't want to run out and get like all of this merchandise and T-shirts and everything for people who won't be buying them, because then I got to put them in a box somewhere and hope that they don't rot. So all that stuff will be eventually, but yeah, it'll get there. All right. So penalties and fines, 89 cents. Is that all? I got collision for 77 and incorrect cut height penalty, 12 cents. Weird. We ended up getting more than we should have. It was a 535 job, and we ended up with 561.75. Very nice. Okay, and we're up to our first weekly reports. Money earned, $2,169.11. Expenses, the vehicle purchase. So our first week we actually lost $789.45. But that's because we made a vehicle purchase. And that really ran us into the red. But, we almost made it all back. All right, we'll accept that. And we ranked up to newcomer rank 5. Very nice. Okay. So first things first, let's go to our garage and see if we can trade in our vehicle. No, we can't, not yet. Let's see, that costs $5,150. Okay, so that's 2,000, 4,000. Yeah, okay. So with the combined effort, we have 2,500. No. 4,500. Almost 4,600. Okay, so we're up to 4,600 in vehicle and cash. And we need 5,100. So we're going to have to do probably 2 more jobs to be able to afford that. All right. Well, let's see what we have available. All right. Well, we got the Jefferson Garden. That's $410 right there. And it looks like that's the most expensive. The other ones are easier jobs, but yeah, I'm in it for the money. All right, so we'll get everything here. Confirm the contract, and let's go in and do some vehicle maintenance. Full repair, $1.07. Engine repair, $4.56. Woo! Blade repair, $8.46. Dang. And petrol, $3.61. All right, we're all good to go. And let's. Oh, and then we'll go to the equipment. Okay. Switch back over to the vehicle garage. Everything looks good. All right, let's go to the Jefferson Garden. You know, I almost bought the Dino Safari DLC today. Cup of time. I almost bought the Dino Safari DLC this morning. I was looking it over. There's a little bit of a discount if you get it while having the Xbox Game Pass. But I technically don't own the actual game. I need to get it because it is on sale right at the moment, and it's a fun game. I don't know what they're, I haven't looked up to see if they have a roadmap. Do they have more DLC that they're planning on coming out? If so, yeah, I could be all for that. Okay, so this property has some trees, and it's got this long-ass fountain thing. But the trees all kind of have a little rock buffer around them, so really, as long as you don't crash into the walls too much, it's not too terrible. See, everything's got that little gravel and everything. So, let's jump in. I'm not going to do any whippersnipping. Okay, we got 5 objects we got to get. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, there's 3. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, and there it is. Gonna get a nice little bonus for that one. Oh, these rich motherfuckers. Gotta make sure the guy mowing the lawn looks at them all. Assholes. Alright, start the engine. Throttle it up. And away we go. Lower the mowing head and engage. And off we go. Oh, cutting at the wrong height, damn it. Alright, what's the height? 5 to 6. Okay, there we go. I hate that notification. It's like, if you want to get notifications, no, I don't. Because every time it pops up, I think that I've just gotten a penalty or something. I couldn't see around the tree. Oh, that's the damage. Alright. Up. I didn't steer away from the wall. That's a job for the whippersnapper. Gently into the turn. Alright. How much time do we have? 20 minutes? Yikes. Gentle on the approach. Try not to bang up the fence row too much. If we have to come back and pick it up, we can. It's just, I hate that there's these little jutting bushes and everything. It's not perfectly squared up, straight lines and everything, so it's a little annoying. Yeah, and there we go. All right, now we got the perimeter now. Just kind of merge over into the new lane. I wanted to merge a little bit slowly because there was that little bit that we didn't mow the proper height. You can always go back and get it a second time once you've set your mower, the mower deck to the right height. All right, so it hasn't been raining. We ought to, oh, there's a big patch of grass right there. We may have to come back to that. But for now, I'm just going to try to get as much done as I can. Because I'd like to get a big time bonus on this one. So far, nothing bogging me down. Running at full speed. Oh, welcome back, Brett. Didn't miss too much, just a little bit of a slamming the damn mower into the wall. But now I can take them a little bit quicker. Alright, so what is it again? 20-minute recommended finish time? Alright, so I need to hit 50% by 10. Ugh, I'm not even a quarter there. I need to pick up some serious time. I should be at 25%. Not that I'm worried about it, but still. It's not like you get a penalty for spending extra time on a lawn, but you don't get a bonus. You get a much more bonus. Let's go back and get that. And I don't know why my elbow's doing a little chicken wing dance when I back up. Nope, it's doing it when I'm going forward too. My left arm's all gimpy. Oh, man. Yep, bogged down again. Hop, hop, hop. Yep. Bowling? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the show. Thank you for following. If you're hanging out there wondering why you can't chat, I have to put a 10-minute default timer on that to keep the scammers out. So please, by all means, stick around for 10 minutes or come back in 10 minutes if you'd like to chat. Definitely love chatting with other people. But I do apologize for having to make you wait about 10 minutes before you can post up. Trust me, this there were some of these broadcasts where all I was getting were people saying, "If you want guaranteed people, we can offer you 10 people here every single day. Pay us money and we'll make it happen." I'm like, yeah, sleazy bastards. It's like I had one broadcast where that's all I got, and I'm just like, you're really starting to make me question my life decisions at this point. So bowling, that's why if you're hanging out, that's why I've got the 10-minute timer. So please, by all means, stick around and enjoy the show. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna hit my 50-minute or 50% mark. Ease into that one. Couldn't turn enough. I really want that zero turn radius mower. It makes it so much easier to do shit like this. There we go. Okay. Obstacle taken care of. And back into it. Yeah, that corner likes to bog down my mower. Yeah, right about here. Hey, Danger Ranger! Howdy do to you! Good to see you, sir. Glad to have you along. How's your day been? I'm just making sure that the air is filled with the smell of chlorophyll. That's why grass is green. Back up and pick that where it bogged down the motor. Yeah, there is no way I'm getting 13%, 12% in 20 seconds. Oh, not bad, not bad. I had my second shift at my new job today, and it's coming along. Still in training mode, but it's some pretty decent cash for what I'm actually doing. It's a very low pressure job, which is nice. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that once I get through the training process, I'll be able to get some, at least 4 shifts a week. Yeah, exactly. I used to work with a guy in my last job in the States, and he ended up, after I left, he ended up quitting the job, and he went to do a different job, and he quit like in 3 days. And I'm like, dude, you got to give yourself at least 2 weeks just to get your muscles in shape to do the job. He was doing a cleaning contractor, and he was complaining about how the vacuum was like a backpack situation, going from room to room. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's a little different than what you were doing at the previous job. It's going to take a little bit of time for your muscles to get used to the new job, the new work. You got to give yourself a little bit of time to get used to it. But yeah, the first 2 weeks suck. I won't sugarcoat it at all. I got scratched my nose, but I'm trying to. I didn't want to stop mowing because the clock's running, but I didn't want to cut into the grass and lose my edge. It's like playing Dead by Daylight, and I'm right in the middle of fixing one of those damn generators. Every time I gotta scratch my nose, here comes one of those, what are they called? Skill checks. And if I fuck it up, then the generator explodes and the killer knows exactly where I am. So I was talking with my wife, since we're on the subject of how days are going. Oh, you're taking off already? Oh, well, Danger Ranger, thank you for stopping by. Even if it's just to say hello, I'm glad to see you. So you take care of yourself, and we'll catch you at a future broadcast. I know I will. So keep watching my videos, my video reviews. Shameless little plug there. Alright, did I get all of that? Yeah, just a little strip right there. Okay. Well, anyway, for everybody else who's watching, I'll just go ahead and finish that story. I was talking with my wife because she's been taking courses and trying to better her situation so that we can get some nice money coming into the house. And if she gets into where she's at, we ought to be able to have a nice little two-person income on top of what we're already doing. But anyway, so I asked her if she had any classes tomorrow, and she didn't. They got canceled. The teacher got sick. So I was like, why don't I do something tomorrow? It's Friday. Let's get up and go do something. So we have these. When COVID restrictions started easing back, the government started giving all these vouchers to go back and support local businesses and get people out and about again. And we have a stack of these damn things, and we have not been using them because we haven't we haven't really been in the position to be able to use them. You know, they're like $25 vouchers. You use one at a time for things. Some of them are for food and restaurants. Others are for like fun places like the bowling alley or things like that. And I'm like, we really ought to be using those damn things before they expire. But every time they go to expire, they just extend them again because nobody's using them. Because every time they pass out a new round of them, we get new lockdowns and everything. But we're finally kind of all past all that, so I think we're in a good position. You know, the bars are reopening, jobs are rehiring again. That's, I think, one of the reasons why I got hired on where I did. Working at the hotel. The hotels really got hit hard here. So, yeah. So I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, let's start getting out and start spending some of these vouchers that are burning a hole in our pockets. So I don't know what we're going to do, though. Where I live, there's this fun center, and it's got like go-karts, arcade games, shoot, what do you call it? Not paintball, but I think laser tag. And I've been wanting to go check that out to see if it's, see how active it really is. But they had to shut down because of the restrictions, but they reopened recently. I say recently, but that could have been like 6 months ago. I'm going to curve this real short. Because this tree is really, this little corner here has gotten kind of wonky. So we'll just go ahead and take care of it, and we don't have to worry about that. And I think we still got, yeah, we got one more tree we're going to have to cut around. Yeah, I don't know why they said that this thing is a 20-minute job. There we go. All right. Cut off the edges here. Try not to tear up the yard too badly. Kind of square this up a little bit. Oh, didn't hit the tree. Oh, no, we got this tree to do now. See, this thing has such a wide turning radius. Then zero turn radius machines, they really rip those narrow corners up. That's why I'm saving up for one. It's definitely the upgrade that I need. Now there's a lot of damn trees all of a sudden. Where the hell did they all come from? Over there, don't hit the tree, don't damage it. My dad, years and years and years ago, used to have a rental property that he rented out to people, and he had trees growing all over the property. And one of the rules he had was, if you're living on the property, you got to maintain the property, and that includes mowing and edging. But the one rule that he had, the exception to that, was you did not have to use the edger around the trees. He was like, if the grass grows tall around the base of the tree, that's fine. He just didn't want the trees to be damaged. And by God, every single person who was in that damn property would always take a weed eater and just thrash the shit out of those damn trees. And it's like, it's the one part of the job you don't have to do. Never could figure that out. It's like, yeah, you got to mow the yard. That's part of the contract. But it's like this part, he's actually encouraging you not to do. And they did it every single damn time. Oh, I hope that wasn't a collision, an official collision. My controller didn't rumble like crazy, so I'm hoping I dodged any damage for that. But I guess we'll see at the end. What are we up to? 83%? Yeah, see, we're at 20 minutes. And I've still got 17% still to go. I think the game was expecting me to buy a bigger mower, and that might be why I'm getting these offers for bigger properties. Because this is just the first starter mower, but like I said, I wanted to save up for, instead of getting the next mower up, I wanted to skip over that one and go up 2 levels, basically. Whether or not that's a smart decision, I don't know, but it's a much better mower. Much wider mowing deck, more horsepower. So we'll just wait and see. But I ought to have it in. If I don't get it this round, I think one more mowing job ought to give me enough money to pay for it. So we're going to go past this instead of trying to curve that. Just wanted to make sure that I didn't drive down the center and miss it on both sides. Straighten up. Don't damage the concrete. Alright, we'll just finish that last little strip. Run along this side here. Easy, easy, easy. Stay on target. Stay on target. Wait, that was yesterday, May the 4th. Alright, well at least this last tree we've already done, so we don't have to drive around that. Now it's just a matter of cutting this grass until we hit 100 or 99.5. I would hate to have to do a job 100%. There's always little tiny clippings here and there that would make that a nightmare to try and find. Damage the ground? Oh, I went this whole damn time without damaging the ground, and then all of a sudden, damn it, I whipped that turn way too hard. Another reason a zero turn mower is what I want. Much less chance of that happening. Alright, we're down to the last 0.3%. And I missed the whole damn thing. And we're done. 5 minutes and 39 seconds longer than they estimated it should take. I get myself a bigger mowing deck. It will definitely be something that we can do. All right. Raise that, turn off the mower, the cutting head, and let's get the heck out of here. Let's leave and see how bad of a job we did. We got some penalties on this one. I say we like you did anything. Okay, so we were supposed to get $390 for this, but we got $394. So we came away with more. Penalties and fines $25.57. Collisions $25.31 and ground damage Okay, well the ground damage was a quarter. But the ground check and the ground check earnings got us almost $30. So the ground check penalty, or the ground check time bonus and earnings, saved us from the penalties. Oh my god. We still made more, just not as much as I really wanted. Okay, we're up to credible rank number 1. Nice. So we're getting some clout. Oh, we got some applicants wanting to join our crew, but we don't have enough. We don't have enough. We don't have enough space for a second mower. So yeah. So we got some people. We're ready to be able to hire somebody. But and now we got 4 contracts to choose from. Very nice. Ooh, $635. All right. Well, let's take a look at our machine and Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Blades needed just a little bit of work, but the gas tank really needs filled up. So let's see, full vehicle is damaged. $1.58 for the repair, 88 cents for the blade, $3.23 for the fuel. Actually, I forgot to look to see if I can get that. Nope, can't do it yet. 5,150, and we're up to 25.48. One more job, and this is the mower we can buy. One more big job, definitely. All right, let's see what we got here. 635. Yes, we could do that one. 295. Easy job there. Garden at 325. Oh, how much do I actually need? Okay, so 23. We're up to 48. We're up to 49. Actually, I'm going to break out the calculator and get the exact number. All right, so the vehicle value, $23.85. Plus, we got in the bank $2,581.65. So our total value, $4,966.65. So we can get it. A $200 job will get it done. I know that's kind of, cheap. But this job here, it's got a complexity of 3. What about this one? Complexity of 2. Let's do this one, because this is almost $300. That complexity is 1. Let's do the garden. I mean, the 600 would be nice, yes, but we just did a job like that, and I'm like, let's do something a little easier. Okay, so that one needs 155 deck, and what do I have? 98. That's why these jobs are taking me so dang long. But if we do well on this one, we'll have enough to get our big mower upgrade. It's silly the things I'm getting excited over in this game, but it's just fun. And with the job being the least complex of the jobs that are available, this is just kind of the easiest way of getting there. Then once I get my bigger mower, then I'll take on some bigger jobs. Eesh, these loading times sometimes are crazy. Oh no, it's raining! I didn't realize it was raining. Oh, there's a bottle. Alright, this one should take 19 minutes, but with it raining, it's probably going to be a lot slower. Oh, okay. Is this it? This seems awfully small for a... I don't know. I'll just make sure that there's not, like, property on the other side or something. No, because I wouldn't be able to get my mower over there. Hello! Hi there! Would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior, Cthulhu? Hello, don't ignore me. I need to speak to other people, otherwise I lose self-worth. Don't walk away. Oh, hello, sir. Hello. Would you like to talk about Cthulhu? He's one of the eldritch gods. He will make sure that all of our pain and suffering will be ended quite quickly. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's get to the fucking shop. All right, what's the mowing height? 6 to 7 centimeters. We're at 7 centimeters, so let's just start her up and go. All right, so they got this uneven brick wall, so this could be, a little troublesome. But it's raining, and that's the biggest issue. Oh, I hate how the camera did that. You know, I don't think I've ever mowed this properly. I think I skipped over it because it wasn't the high dollar item. Like, you know, when there's a $600 job waiting for you, you tend not to want to go for the $300 job. So I don't think I've ever actually done this properly. Square this up here. Just kind of take care of this. Now, when it's raining, it's really easy to tear up the yard. So you want to be real careful turning around. Just be real gentle. Don't turn in a circle too fast. Yeah, this is a very weird layout. When I look at this path, I don't know why, but I'm getting some Chewbacca vibes. I don't know why. There's something about it that makes me think of Chewbacca. Again, May the 4th was yesterday, not today. Going to go ahead and pick this side up here and finish it up. Pick up those last little bits. Yeah, I don't think I played this property at all on my first run through. This one does not feel familiar at all. But like I said, I mean, if it's offering $300 right alongside a job that's $600, and I can only do one job at a time, well, I'm going to do the $600 job. That last little bit. Get this in the crotch region of the path. side of here is done. Let's move along the path. Oh, look at this. Ah, so weird. I feel like I'm definitely going to have to get the whippersnipper out for some of this. Probably would be easier, but we're just going to stay. Get this little patch done. Move on to this over here. Oh, really narrow. Oh my god. I'm already up to 69%. Wow. I don't... Did they? Yeah, this thing said it was supposed to take 19 minutes. Oh. Hopefully that wasn't a collision. Might have been. Oh, camera, don't do that when I'm approaching the flowers. With all the penalties I got in that last job, I really could use a win on this one. Easy on those turns. Oh, look at this mess. Look at this mess. Hopefully, oh, there's a patch back there. I don't think I can get my lawnmower over to that. Well, let's see if we can finish this. Man, we're already up to 82%. This is going super fast. Hog down just a little bit. Grass is awfully thick and wet. All right, already up to 94%. Crazy. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to hit that last little patch, but I don't think I can get my mower over there. Can't get it that way. Let's not take out the bushes. Yeah, I think that's the job for the whippersnipper. I don't think my mower's going to get in there, so let's go ahead and raise the mower deck. Put this thing away and just get that last 1.5%. It's going to take a while. That damn edger takes so long to get anything. But it's a small amount. Maybe I'm not giving it credit. Let's see, is there anything? Very minimal. Very minimal. Oh, can I even get in there? That's what she said. Alright, well that got us up to 99%. How did we do on that? Oh god, there's so much left over. It's so hard to see that sometimes. Yeesh. Come on, 0.1% more, and we're done. I ain't doing any more of that. Gone. They expected it to take 19 minutes. I got it done in 9, so I ought to get a nice little time bonus for that one. And hopefully I didn't get too much for collision collision damage. Okay. Cutting time bonus $17.99. Penalties and fines $6.50. Oof. Collision $6.50. Yeah. Ugh. All right. So we were supposed to get 305. We ended up with 343. So very nice. I think that tipped us over to what we needed. So let's go. There it is. There it is. Look at that blue beauty. Oh, she's a pretty one. Yeah. Patterson ZTA1. 122 centimeter deck size. Side discharge. Zero turn driving system. 13 liter fuel tank capacity. 7.5 miles per hour top speed with a 22.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. No, it's not Briggs & Stratton. I should have done that like the game show contestant. Let's read the description like the game show host. Fast and compact, the Pattinson ZTA-1 is designed with maneuverability at its core. Its front-mounted deck allows the ZTA-1 to cut the most awkward parts of any lawn, while the zero-turn capabilities mean it can navigate the most complex of locations with ease. Fitted with a 122 centimeter side discharging deck, there's also a 122 centimeter mulching deck available, and it can be yours if the price is right. It is, and it's going to leave us with $151 in the bank. Boom, bam. That's an upgrade. Just for funsies, let's take a look at what we had before. So before we had 98 centimeter deck size. Now we're up to 122. It's a nice little increase. This one we could have afforded, but that was just 108. So that's an extra 14 centimeters. So yeah. All right. So let's see what kind of attachments. The mulching deck costs $1,000. Whoops. So we need $1,000 for the mulcher. All right. Let's see what jobs we have. Ooh, okay, so this is the one that I was saving because it's a bigger area, 130. So having it 122 instead of 98 will definitely make it go a lot faster. Oh, I need the mulcher. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. So yeah, we won't be able to do some of these jobs. 295. 295, 296. All right, well, we might as well do the least complex one. Old Nook Cottage. We'll do garden lawns. I need the mulch for that one. Uh-oh. Okay, I can do this. The vehicle you have selected with a deck width above the recommended range. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we got 4 minutes to check the grounds. 1. Run through the flowers. Run to the hills. That's a way too hard song for me to do. Okay. All right, we did it in 16 seconds. So. Oh, you fucking rich people. Look at all this shit. Look at all this shit in the garage. You ain't building bricks. Bricklayer bullshit. All right. Ooh, I loved it. Ooh, it's rumbly. Oh wait. Let me throttle it back down. Oh, it's not doing it anymore. I was gonna set my controller down so that you could hear it. It was really cool. All right. So now this one. Oh, I love it. But you got to be careful when you're going from regular to zero turn because it turns so fast. You just got to be careful with that. Okay, what's the cut height? 5 to 6. All right, there we go. Lower the mowing deck, engage the mower, and off we go. Uh-oh. You have less grass clippings. Clean them up before leaving to avoid fines. Uh-oh. This might be bad. You have less penalty. You have left grass clipping. Well, what am I supposed to do? Maybe I should have waited until I could buy the mulcher. Oh, this is bad. Oh, they're just gonna keep hitting me with penalties. This is gonna be a bad job. I'm not gonna make any money from this, and I'm having trouble remembering how to steer. Oh, so wibbly wobbly. It steers so fast going from corner to corner, you barely have to touch the thumbstick. Up, 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 hit a flower. Destroyed a flower. Oh, man. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped that step in upgrading. Oh boy. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Hang on a second, hang on a second. How do I clean all that up? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, that's gonna take forever to pick this all up. Oh my god. It's everywhere. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. Oh no. Oh, I didn't have this happen the first time I played. It didn't say I needed a mulching deck for this job. It just let me do it. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is going to take forever. All right. Well, let's just do the damn job. All right, get on the vehicle. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, there we go. It was down. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. This is... Oh, oh no. I don't have a choice. I don't have another mower. Damn trees, get out of the way. I don't have another mower. It's... Oh. It's going to take me almost as long to pick up the grass clippings as it is to mow the damn yard. And I'm barely going to get $300 for it without all the penalties. If nothing more, my reputation's going to take a hit. I think I better take out a bank loan. Buy the appropriate equipment for this damn thing. This is just bad. Oh no. Oh no. No. I have to quit this. I have to quit. I can't do this job. No. I can't do this. I'm just going to take out a bank loan and get the appropriate equipment for this. I don't know if quitting a job does anything to it, but no. All right, let's go to the bank. Apply for a loan. 2,500. I need 1,000. So yeah, let's do it. Oh, so bad. When I made that second loop and I saw that they were throwing up a second layer of grass on top of the already laying grass clippings, I was like, no, sir, no, no. My reputation is starting to get to the point where I can hire a second employee, so it's like I can't just walk away now. All right, 6 objects in the ground. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see if this works a little bit better. Okay, what's the height? 5 to 6. Whoa! Easy there. I'm guessing that's going to be a collision. Just a little bit, go a little over the shoulder. If we have to, we'll pick up the corners. Okay, so this one isn't really great in the corners. But that's okay. It's very minimal left up there. Turns so smoothly. I'm having trouble getting used to it with the thumbstick. But once I get the perimeter, we're gonna be hauling ass getting this one done. It's so wheedly. Like, just drive in a straight line, mower. I'll tell you when to steer. Maybe it's very lightweight or something. hate them damn trees. Ah! About knocked myself over. Jesus, I'm gonna get so many collision penalties. And I'm not even done with one lap. Oh, come on. The damn thing wouldn't turn. Do that little bit in the corner. Alright, now let's look ahead just a little bit and get this fucking job done. Jesus, this thing is so all over the place. Maybe this wasn't the mower I should have got. I'm literally not touching the thumbstick, and this thing gets knocked around easily. And of course it doesn't help that this damn property is mostly in the shade, so it's hard to tell if I'm, on the grass or not. Well, that sucked. Jesus, this the brochure didn't tell me this lawnmower came with Parkinson's disease. Jesus Christ, this thing is all over. It's not that it's hard to steer, it just won't drive in a straight line easily. I mean, the horsepower and everything is great. It's not, the engine's not getting bogged down easily. Yeah, there, it finally did. It finally did. I had to open my fucking mouth. What is the job? Okay, 29, so at 14:30 I should be at 50%. Bogged it all down right through here. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this thing. bogged it down. Let's go back and do a little bit of that. I'm hoping people watching aren't getting like motion sickness from just zipping around like this. I feel like I'm focusing so damn hard on it. That I don't know, how jarring or how bad it might actually be. So if this is really hard to watch, I do apologize. Oh, come on. I wasn't that close to it. Back up and get that a little bit. I think it was a mistake putting all my faith in this machine. It's so janky. The higher zero turn radius mowers in the game are a lot better than this. This is not a representation of the zero turn radius. I think maybe it's just because it's such a light machine. It's getting knocked around a lot. But I'm stuck with it. I ain't got the money to buy something else. I mean, I guess I could cash it in and get a cheaper model, but eh. I'm gonna take a look and just see how terrible this. Alright, well I guess it's doing alright. Sure doesn't feel like I'm doing that solid of a job though. Focusing so hard on this that I'm forgetting to blink from time to time. Stay on it, stay on it. this is where the zero turn radius really shines. Coming around the tree like this, being able to pick the whole thing up in one turn. Later on, there are some jobs that you have to do in like an apple orchard, and it's all trees. And if you don't have a zero turn, my God, it's so much more, it's so difficult. You know, I forgot to look at my time. We're not doing so bad. I said I needed to be 50% at like 14:30. We're about a minute past, and we're 5% past that. So maybe we're not doing so bad. I mean, it's a zippy little thing, but boy, you really got to watch them turns. Oh, it's a beautiful thing right there. Picking up these little scraps and everything, it's also pretty damn good at. Wasn't a very good corner cut. go. All right. Next pass will be pretty smooth for that. Hitting all the trees on this pass. All right. What are we up to? 75%. 21 minutes. Just in case I missed something there. Took that just a little too fast. Oh, I think I'm getting tired. There's nothing square about this at all. What we have? 88%? Almost 89%. The thing that's funny is when you're doing the yards and everything, when you first start off, you're doing the percentage goes up so slowly, and then when you get to this last little bit, you forget how long you've actually been working, and then you get to this point where the percentages just start ticking away. Like every couple of feet, you just another 0.1%. Up. Come on. Let's not fuck up now. Oh, okay, I think we got the whole thing. All right, 95.2. I wonder if maybe going back and forth would be a better pattern than trying to do circles all day. Yeah. Oh, we're done. 27:20. We beat it by a minute. A minute 40. I'm actually surprised. Let's finish this up right here. I was not expecting to finish early. All right, let's take a wide look at the. All right, there's a little bit here, a little bit there. Yeah, definitely stretching after that one. A little bit here, a little bit there, but not too bad, actually. And we're done. Take a look at our work. All right. Moving on. I know we got some collision damage on this one, but how bad is it? Did our bonuses, our time bonus and everything get us better? Oh no! No, it did not. $51.51 in collisions. We got 20, 30, about $31 in bonuses. Did not cover it. We got less than what the job was worth. Well, this mower was a little bit of a learning curve on driving this one. But we're up to credible rank 2, about 50% up to credible rank 3. Ow! It's a rainy day. I just noticed up in the corner there the rain cloud. All right. Let's go to the garage. Ooh, $12.33 for the vehicle damage. The blades, $240. Petrol, $260. Yeah, we banged that sucker around all over that damn property. That was rough. All right. Let's take a look at our bank loan. Can we? Insufficient funds to pay this off. Well, if we get one more really good job, we'll be able to pay off our bank loan, and then we won't. Maybe we'll be able to avoid some of the stiffer penalties. What do we got here? $400 job. I think that'll be the one that we do. But we're gonna call this broadcast on this one. So let me switch this over here. So alrighty, well, I want to give a shout out to my previous followers, 0203 Brett and Danger Ranger 90. Thank you so much for stopping by. Of course, I want to also give a shout out to brand new follower. Bowling. I think sometimes those dotted I's and the L's run together in the font there. But Bowling followed me earlier today. Thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully we'll get a chance to chat with you here real soon. So that's going to do it for this broadcast. What is it here? Is it Thursday? Yes, it is. Okay, so tomorrow's Friday. I don't know if I'm going to do Retro Friday or not. We'll just have to wait and see. But follow me on Twitter. I'll make the announcement as soon as I know for a fact. But you should be following me on Twitter for more reasons, because that's where you'll find out information about all of my projects, whether it be for Sugar Pants Video Basement. There he is. Oh. There we go. And that's the latest video review right there. Joysticks. Oh, it's a type of movie that you're like, I feel like I should at least wash my hands after watching this one. You know, sometimes you watch a movie and you're like, I really need a shower after that one. This one, definitely like, can I get some hand sanitizer or something? I feel, gross. Just gross, but you don't have that like all over grossness where you're like, I gotta take a bath, I gotta shower this movie off of me. Real ringing endorsement. If it makes you feel any better, Joe Don Baker is in it. I know. Who's Joe Don Baker? I'm really dating myself when I say who's in these movies. So be sure to check that out. That's the latest video. There's one more episode in season 2. Season 2. One more episode, and then we go on to a 7-week hiatus while we wait for season 3 to come on out. And then, so it's 6 weeks on, 7 weeks off, 6 weeks on, 7 weeks off. And, yeah, I've got a much more stable schedule for year 2. But this one, I'm sticking with it, just to leave it where it's at. So be sure to check that out. Sugar Pants Video Basement. Any information about that or any of my YouTube channels will be found on Twitter. So follow me there for all the latest announcements. I know you just can't wait. So that will do it for this evening. So until I greet you again, whenever that is, whether it be tomorrow evening or sometime next week, you'll have a great rest of the day, and we will catch you next time.